Yes. Um, so I have one question about the ground classes. So how effective are the ground classes? Is it worth? Because I know some of them really cost a lot of money, right? And not
Yeah.
everybody can really afford it. So if like for example, I can study and I can retain a lot of knowledge by reading books.
Hmm.
So
Yep.
I would prefer to save money if I can on classes.
Yes.
But if there is someone who cannot read books and retain a lot of information as much they need to pass the exams, would you recommend going to the ground classes?
So the first thing I would suggest to anyone who is coming out of 12th standard is
Mm.
don't go for ground classes right away, because
Okay.
it does two things to you. The first one being it'll just get you in a habit of not going through things on your
Mm.
own, and that
Mm.
is a major thing which is required in aviation, specifically in India. You
Right.
need to, I mean, you are going to struggle getting into aviation, and that is
Mm.
bottom line, which is, that is going to happen. You
Right.
have to
You
deal
have
with
to
things
study.
at your own. Yeah.
Right.
And so that is the first thing. And the second
Mm.
thing, ground classes are just going to, I mean, give you things on your, what do you say? They're just going to serve everything directly to
Like,
you,
okay, like
and then
spoon
you
feed
don't
you.
have, yeah, yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
you're just going to mug up those things. They are just
Okay.
going to make you mug up those things and not getting you into depth.
Mm.
Most of the ground
Mm-hmm.
classes, not
Mm-hmm.
all of them.
Yeah.
And this is going to happen with you.
Okay.
They are going to provide all the materials. You will be
Mm.
spoon fed
Mm.
about everything. uh, and that's, you will clear the exams. But
Right.
I'll tell you, most of the people who are going to ground classes,
Mm-hmm.
uh, not everyone who is solely relying on ground class
Yeah.
is doing good right now.
Okay.
Okay. So what I would suggest is just start off by your own. And
Mm.
given you have cleared your 12th standard, it's
Mm.
not that you cannot retain knowledge.
Study. Right.
It's not that extensive. Okay.
Mm.
So just start off by reading those books which I told you.
Right.
And the sequence, that is important. If you're starting from meteorology, it will be a little bit less harsh on you getting into
Okay.
aviation. Okay.
Okay.
So it's a little bit easy
Mm-hmm.
as compared to the navigation general. As you go on, you'll get
Right.
a grasp of it. So
Mm.
start reading the books.
Mm.
Start, I mean, also YouTube is at your disposal at
Correct.
any point of time, and there are a
Yeah.
lot of materials.
Yeah. YouTube
You
has a
can go
lot
through
of
them.
free
Yes.
videos. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like
you can just
my
go through.
propeller pilot.
Yeah. That's a very useful resource as well. You can
Yeah.
go through his other channel, Propeller Pilot, and you can
Yeah.
go through that interesting stuff as well. That will help you in flying as also. I have used it. So
So yeah. I mean,
yeah, and
if we can save money, why not? Because we are already spending so much on flight training. If it's not serving the same purpose that we think it would, you would rather be better off just studying your by yourself. तो
yes.
आई मुझे तो यही पूछना था क्योंकि आई मैं काफी सारे लोगों को जानता हूँ जो लाइक लाखों रुपए स्पेंड करके
Yeah.
डीजीसीए क्लासेस में जाते हैं और अभी तक उनका क्लियर नहीं हुआ है
Yes.
सो
So this is it has been a standard in aviation industry in
हम्म
ground classes that it starts from lakhs itself. So
या
if you're taking ground classes as in whole, let's say navigation, meteorology, and regulation, these three
हम्म
classes,
हम्म
it's going to cost you about 1.5 to 2 lakhs. And if you're taking
वाओ
classes for all of them, not technical specific is not the thing which they are going to train you on. Okay,
राइट
so it's just the POH what you're going to fly. So let's
हम्म
say for all of these four subjects, if
हम्म
you're going to take a ground classes, that is going to charge you 2 to 2.5 lakhs.
ओ
So
दैट्स अ
that
लॉट
is
ऑफ
a
मनी
very considerable amount. You can put it into your
राइट
flying trip. That if I give you a rough idea, that is about your I can tell you 15 hours of flying in India. So
वाओ
that, yeah,
दैट्स अ लॉट
that is a lot of cost.
या
10 to 15
दैट्स अ
hours of
लॉट
flying, you can just get it done in India in those
करेक्ट
costs. And I mean, it is totally doable. I have done
हम्म
it without
हम्म
any guidance, without any ground classes. I have cleared all of
करेक्ट
my exams.
Right.
So if I can do it, I think everyone can do it. And just take
Mm.
your time, don't rush into it. I've
Mm.
seen people rushing into all three exams in single attempt.
Okay.
That is not what you need.
Uh-huh.
So just take one at a go, clear
Mm.
one thing, then go to other subject, clear
Mm.
that.
Mm.
That is how you will build your knowledge, and
Okay.
you won't feel that you are exhausted learning these new things,
Mm.
because your interest has got you into this field. You
Correct.
need to keep that alive. Okay,
Okay.
you don't need to rush like you
Mm.
have done probably into your 11th 12th. So
Okay.
this is
So
not that.